London, 1928. In a Cartier salon, a piece of jewelry rests on black velvet. Platinum, diamonds, carved emeralds, rubies, sapphires. A branch of gemstones, more precious than a wedding ring. The woman it's meant for already has almost everything. Money, rank, beauty. A name every newspaper prints. Edwina Mountbatten is one of the richest women in Britain. She can buy what others can only look at. But this piece of jewelry will later reveal something no society column ever reported. The woman wearing it isn't looking for more glamour. She's looking for something glamour never gave her. And this is only the beginning. History remembers Edwina as a glittering heiress, as a society lioness, as the wife of India's last viceroy, as a name rumors and scandals cling to. That picture shows the diamonds, not the wound underneath. What's left of a woman when even diamonds can't replace what was taken from her? In 1901, Edwina Ashley is born into a world that glitters from the outside. Her grandfather, Sir Ernest Cassell, is one of the richest men in Europe, a financier, a confidant of kings. But Edwina's childhood offers no safe ground. At 9, she loses her mother. Her father stays distant. His new wife has little room for the daughters from his first marriage. Edwina is sent away, first to a boarding school in Eastbourne, then to one in Suffolk. 2 schools in quick succession, a child no one seems to want to keep. Other girls get visitors on Sundays. Edwina gets letters, and rarely. At 12, she writes a desperate letter to her grandfather. Her grandfather should come and get her, if he loves her. Cassell actually does, taking her to Brook House on Park Lane. Suddenly, Edwina is living among princes, politicians, millionaires. She learns early how to walk into a room, how to smile when others are checking whether you belong, how to stay silent when pain doesn't fit the scenery. But the calm doesn't last. Cassell dies in 1921. At 19, Edwina stands as the richest heiress in Britain. She was Cassell's only direct heir. But wealth doesn't decide everything. Her family expects a suitable match. The court watches her every move. The press waits for her first misstep. In 1920, she meets Louis Mountbatten at a ball at Claridge's. 2 years later, they get engaged in India on a Valentine's Day. A year after that, she marries Louis Mountbatten. He brings closeness to the crown. She brings a fortune that makes even old names covetous. More than 8,000 people crowd outside the church. Gifts pile up for days at Brook House. Silver, paintings, jewelry from half the aristocracy of Europe. The Prince of Wales stands as best man. King George V and Queen Mary sit in the pews. Newspapers call it the wedding of the year. The honeymoon takes them to Hollywood, where Charlie Chaplin even puts the couple in one of his films. But this is exactly where the strange part begins. Mountbatten loves the Navy. Edwina loves being on the move. When he goes to sea, she stays behind, young, rich, restless. Soon the salons are talking about her affairs, about a marriage that holds up on the outside and keeps its own rules on the inside. The Mountbattens don't separate. They come to an arrangement. Shared name, separate longings. To society, it's a scandal. To Edwina, maybe a way out. But freedom rarely has only one price. Usually, someone less protected pays it. And this time, it isn't only her. That becomes clear in her relationship with Leslie Hutchinson, a celebrated musician from the Caribbean. Charming, talented, in demand, a sought-after guest in London's best houses. And in a society that ruthlessly sorts people by skin color and rank, it's dangerous for him to be seen with Edwina. When rumors about the two become public, Edwina saves herself. Her money protects her. Her connections protect her. No one lets her name fall. Hutchinson has none of that. Rumors destroy his career. His reputation collapses. Edwina moves on. Not because she's heartless, but because it shows how unequally freedom is handed out. A rich woman can cross a line and come back. A black artist hits the same line and doesn't. Then the war comes. Edwina's restlessness finally has a direction. Because of her Jewish ancestry and the family's royal connections, she sends her daughters to New York for safety. For her, there is no safety. She joins the St. John Ambulance Brigade and rises quickly. In 1942, she takes the organization's top post, Superintendent-in-Chief. During the bombing raids, she sometimes inspects 10 air raid posts in a single night. She never wears a tin helmet. Volunteers later remember a woman without fear, even when bombs land close by. What once looked like restlessness suddenly looks like leadership. 1947 brings the biggest turning point, and this time, more is at stake than her own reputation. Louis Mountbatten becomes the last viceroy of India. The empire faces its hardest farewell. Partition brings massive waves of displacement. 14 million people are on the move. Camps overflow, water runs short, cholera threatens. Children lose their parents on packed railway platforms. Edwina takes charge of a relief council in Delhi. 15 organizations, 2 government ministries, and Gandhi at the same table. She travels herself to Rajpura, where refugees from Bahawalpur are camped. She orders vaccinations, sanitation, food distribution points. For the first time, people truly need her. The cost of these years is high. Her daughters, Patricia and Pamela, grow up with a mother who can love, but rarely stays. Her marriage remains a facade both of them maintain, and no one believes anymore. Old friends like Noel Coward increasingly bristle at her impatience, the edge in her voice. And Edwina herself keeps traveling restlessly, from one inspection to the next, without pause, without a fixed home. Money can't buy that back. But the answer isn't in England. In India, Edwina meets Jawaharlal Nehru. Her money doesn't impress him. Her rank means nothing to him. He sees something in her that has nothing to do with wealth. Letters go back and forth for years, never meant for the public. Nehru writes to her from Delhi about politics, about exhaustion, about the loneliness of leading a country. She writes back from Malta, from London, from aboard a ship. Her daughter Pamela later calls it a deep love. Probably not physical, but unmistakable. For the first time, Edwina isn't asking, "Who admires me?" She's asking, "Who sees me?" Edwina Mountbatten dies in her sleep in 1960, in North Borneo, aged 58. She is on an inspection tour for St. John Ambulance across Asia. Letters from Nehru are found among her things. After death duties, almost nothing is left of her fortune, barely a shilling on the pound. As she wished, she's buried at sea off Portsmouth. Mountbatten casts the first wreath into the water. Nehru sends a warship, which casts a wreath of its own. 2 men, 1 grave, no diamonds.